It's really exhausting. Even though I read a book, I cannot uh, remember it, in detail. And a lot of there are a lot of there are a lot of there are a lot of things to read, of cases to read, but I wasn't able to read any case, and I just read it now. I just I just printed it and occupy it, and so it's actually a lot of. So I just wanna share a thoughts about of being mad and acting mad. So it isn't wrong. It isn't a or isn't wrong or bad. We as a person is not bad when we get mad. But we are bad if we act immediately when we are mad. If we are acting out our madness, that is what makes it wrong. Because it is a difference of getting mad and acting mad. So if you are mad, just breath. Take a breath and be patient. You have to really count. If 100 is not will not is or erase your madness or will not calm you, then go for 1,000. Or maybe you can walk out. Speaking and acting and talking about madness will not calm someone who is mad. So it's for him to be calm. He must walk away or maybe count 1 to 10, close his eyes, breath. Think more of a good revenge if there is any, because if you are going to act when you are mad, then you can create more troubles. And I don't think anyone deserves trouble, even if you think you're the victim or you are the offender. Nobody likes trouble, especially when the things you are going to say, you are going to regret it later. So because I have read this passage on the email, like from Cora, it is it talks about madness, feeling mad and acting mad. So there is a difference between acting, feeling, and acting mad. So in our position, in our job, in our age, we must always act, smart, calm, and rational. We should not always act an impulse, because it will cost us a lot of trouble, and we do not want it to happen. I was involved in a case. Actually, I am the one who filed the case. But even if you file the case, even if you think you are the victim, or even if you think you are offended or being the one who offend, it is a waste of time. So it's better really to be patient and to think better, because if you're not going to think better, there will be a waste of time. And time is money. So if you're going to waste the time, you're going to waste the money. And I don't think that issue or that event or that scene uh, deserve or worth of wasting our time. Because as far as I know, in my 44 years of existence, time is very precious. Instead of of resting, we are going to spend it on filing a case, on attending hearings, on getting evidence, on being in trouble. You know, in that event, you should not act like violence. Of course, we are going to tell it we do not act bad, but it is because we are the one who sees ourselves maybe because maybe from the other point of view, we are, you know, we are unreasonable, acting mad, crazy. That is why she was involved in a case, which of course also affect our job. So I told her, next time you should really be patient, because there are people actually who are going to use the case against us, to, you know, to get money, to destroy our peace. And if peace is compromised, I don't think any trouble will worth it. So if we can talk calmly, if we can compromise, we should try to, because it isn't a joke to be in a hearing, in a case. Even though I experienced this one time, mga 2019 or 18. There is someone who work or repair in our house, and I even trust him to stay there. And you know what happened? You know, he should be the one to repair the house. You know what happened? He actually ruined it. He damaged it. I don't even told him that I will file a case, or I will tell the police about what he did. I just did it without him knowing it, because if he will know, he will threat me. You know what happened when I told the police without telling him? He acted like he's the victim. He acted like he's innocent. He acted surprised, and you know, he acted so good. He even asked sorry. But you know, uh, even though we don't like troubles, still in the conflict of what I've talked, even if we don't want trouble, sometimes uh, trouble is a part of life also. In this case, I don't told him, I don't argue with him, I don't fight with him in cell phone, I didn't inform him that I am going to tell the police about it. So he just knew that he is being called by the police officer. Okay, because I think it's my right also, even though I don't like it. It's my right also, you know, to tell the people, to tell anyone that they can get on just like that. They can, you know, they can do that to me just like that. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm alone. Ano? I don't have any partner or any person to stand for me, to stand by me, to stand for me. So I acted like, you know, like I have to protect myself. I don't tell anyone about, I don't tell him, I don't told him, I don't tell anybody that I'm going to do it. But in my case, in my case, I am not going to tolerate any disrespect, any abuse, because I'm alone. No one will stand for me. Okay. So shout out to Merly Fernandez. Hello. How are you, Ma'am Merly Fernandez? Are you a Filipina? Angelica Simana. Okay, how about you, Angelica? Are you English? Why don't you understand? Maybe you can watch the video after the live. Okay? So I am talking about, you know, of getting mad and acting mad. If you get offended and you are mad, we should in general, we should not act mad, because there is a difference between feeling mad and acting mad. So if you feel mad and then you act mad immediately after being of feeling mad, then you are in trouble. But if someone offended you, you should not also act mad. If you are going to tell the police, the authority about it, then tell them without arguing, without fighting your offender. Do you understand now, Angelica Simana? Are you a Filipina? So thank you so much for watching. I hope you you learn something, or maybe at least you have this thought that, you know, we should not always act right away if we are mad. And it's a good thing if we are going to process first our thoughts, our evil thoughts, especially if it's evil, because no one will save us from trouble unless we are the one who wants to punish the one who offended us. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I hope I can see you again in the other live. So Angelica Simana, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you are going to watch this video after this live. Thank you so much. Bye bye. See you in the next video. Bye. By the way, I'm pink. Look at, I fuchsia. It's a fuchsia pink. Okay, so I like pink. This is this is a lighter. This is actually the pink one, and this is another pink or fuchsia pink. Any shade of pink, I love it. And maybe I am actually I'm sticking to the pink color because it's easier to match if I have just one number. It's like, it's like having a one boyfriend or one girlfriend that you are going to know him, to know, to one boyfriend or girlfriend to know him, it's easier for us to adjust if we are going to commit to one person, to one thing, one color. It's very easy for us to remember, or to, what else, to mix and match in terms of our clothes. So that's, I think it's, it's better to stick really to one. I just learned that one color, one motif is better than having any color much, mix and match, because it's being thrifty in everything. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye everyone.